what?
Rush hour traffic.
You can't do
Hey, send it.
No.
We're gonna do one thing. We should be able to move.
We can tow it in, but do we even have a spot to tow it?
Let's just get to it first.
Okay, so you can drive it now?
None of them work, so I just ripped this off the line.
Mike said he would handle it once we got up there. Are you guys pushing it out or driving it? I gotta take this off. Hey, what are your thoughts on the new Prius?
It's actually running right now. If it sounds like I'm fucking don't know how to drive a stick, it's because that's the way the motor runs. So like, it just keeps fucking surging on you. So it either wants to stall or slip the clutch.
All right, so we just got to Vegas. Last thing you guys saw was probably us finishing a lot of the paint process. Maybe a little bit of assembly you guys got to catch. I think we might have had some small clips of like the last day. But for the most part, truck is like 90% done. Everyone knows you never finish that last 10% until you get home from the first show. But for the most part, everything's done. We're here in Vegas. Mr. Rex got this thing here safe and sound. He did a 40-hour drive in 46 hours, I think, which really made me scared. But we got here. I flew in this morning, missed my flight. So we're here an hour later because I got put on another one like an hour later. Anyways, we're here. Truck's unloaded. Tobin, he's the one that polished the intake and the valve covers. He's gonna give the thing a quick little detail. I got a couple little parts to change that we didn't have in time when we left New York. So I'm gonna pop those in real fast. But other than that, I mean, she's all done. This is the first time I think you guys saw it with the headers on, with the wheels on, all assembled with the wide body kit. This is about where it's gonna sit as far as stance goes. We got a couple little things to touch up when we get home, as far as like some heavier springs for the struts, little things like that. But for the most part, check it out.
We're gonna do one thing. We should be able to move.
Get out of here in a minute.
Please.
We need a police escort.
Rush hour traffic.
This antifuse was what's running our fuel pump. Was working when we left New York, and decided it didn't want to work anymore. So I pulled the fuse. As you can see, the fuse is intact. I tried it in like 10 different empty fuse slots to see like maybe any of them would work, because I don't have like a diagram of what it is. But none of them worked, so I just ripped this off the line and I held it directly on the battery, which is conveniently in the center console. And when you hold it on the center console, coolant pump works. So this little guy, probably from like Amazon or something, I don't know where we got it, is what just caused us all these problems.
The fat guy's pretty good.
Where you want to get?
don't need it?
Now, where are you trying to get? Look through that window. Fucking silence great. I mean, I wouldn't go fucking crazy worrying about the inside that's not finished.
Wow, what an angle.
Check, I said, you wrote the numbers down, but you didn't put them in order and mark what they were. I said, we did this already. We got to do it again and stuff. I said, that's the number.
Oh, when you were helping him?
I was like, you're fucking, I said, we keep on doing this.
He hooked us up, but also fucked us.
Let me call Larry.
Have you driven it much since?
Well, we drove it here from the detail lot. It was like our first drive.
Yeah.
It didn't go well.
Yeah.
Most first drives don't, you know.
Yeah, it didn't go well. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so if we decide to leave all of the fucking carnage that happened earlier, the bullshit, in the video, then I'll explain it real fast. Basically, we had a little issue with our coolant pump. We never really drove the truck other than into the trailer. So we started driving it, got hot, pulled over. We were trying to see what was going on with it. Couldn't pull over at first because the road had nowhere to stop, and got a little hot, sprayed a little coolant down in the engine bay. So basically we stopped. I couldn't get the coolant pump to work, so I ripped the antifuse off of it, hooked it straight to the battery. That started working. We threw some more coolant in it. Thought everything was good. And then turns out I killed the battery by hooking the coolant pump straight to it for however many minutes while we were filling it. So yeah, so we pushed it into the lot. Optima Batteries was luckily there. They got us hooked up with a new battery, went to go start it, also dead. They let us borrow their jump pack. We hit it with the jump pack, fired up. I went straight from there and I just took off right into here and parked because I didn't want the battery to die. And as you guys seen the way this was running, because it's not tuned yet, it's a little rough. It's kind of running like it has like a massive cam. So yeah, it was a little rough today. They gave our spot away. We were supposed to be over there. Luckily, yeah, behind all them trucks that you probably can't see, behind all the little wiener trucks. But yeah, so they gave our spot away. Luckily, Bryce from Alpha Rex was able to sweet talk some guy with a headband enough to give us a new spot. And the new spot is absolutely sick. So I had a really rough day from this morning, missing the flight, and then this. And I wanted to basically like crawl under a truck that was on a Harbor Freight jack and hope it fell. But now I'm kind of happy. Kuda's not here yet, but we'll show you guys that later. It should be getting here in like 2 hours. Yeah, that's all we got. So I guess here's where the truck is. Here's the location right in front of Center Hall. Kuda's supposed to be over here somewhere, but they gave our spot away. So that's an ordeal for tomorrow that we're gonna have to figure out. Not looking forward to it, but we're here, we're at Sema. Truck's inside, we cleaned it the best we can. That's all we got. So we will see you guys tomorrow and we'll take you for a quick little lap around this place maybe. So.